So, hello and welcome to the next part of the casebook of Arne. The last time we had some very interesting revelations about what is going on with the servants of the Rheinweiss household. Oh boy, I can only say to that. And well, now we are interrogating Diana on her lying about where she was before father was found dead, and also her relationship with Kai. So, Diana, I'm going to have you to tell me the truth. Kai came here when father was killed too, didn't he? Nothing of the sort. He only came here one time, just now. Show the reason to think Kai came here earlier. The girl offered the maid the information that proved her claim. When the finger's on the correct position, press confirm or click the screen to that card. Show the reason to think Kai came here earlier. Okay. Okay, I don't know what's going on here. I don't know what that card means. Ah! That was supposed to be the shadow, Heinz saw. The chef Heinz saw a figure pass through the courtyard before father was killed. Was that not Bernd? He was doing his duty as a guard. No, as a matter of fact, it clearly wasn't Bernd, because... well, the guard dogs weren't barking. Our guard dogs bark at anyone, with a few exceptions, myself, father and Kai. You know that too, right, Diana? Well, yes. But to enter the mansion from the courtyard, you need to go through the dining room door, and Bernd was on guard duty there, so... Now what are you trying to tell me? Wasn't he just here? In the second floor guest room? He went out of his way to meet you on the second floor, because he didn't want anyone to see him. And Kai would be able to do it, wouldn't he? Thanks to the ladder. The ladder, obviously. Only Kai is able to set that huge thing up. Well, but is there a problem with meeting in secret at night? There is, since you can only meet in secret at night. That starts to look like a motive. No. Well. You both have feelings for each other, don't you? But you can't be wedded with someone undesirable, even though you desire him. Interesting sentence. I don't know a lot about romance yet, but that's really painful, isn't it? Diana, please tell me the truth. As it stands, I'm really going to think the two of you killed father. If I'm mistaken, then please come clean. Understood. I will tell you the truth, Mistress Lin. Lin Rheinweiss should be arriving at the guest room around now. Why was it Mistress Lin? God damn it, gotta try again another day. He's the gardener, as I recall. I see, so he's able to intrude without the dogs hollering at him. I may not want to show myself to humans, but I can't simply let him escape. Very well, I'll restrain and question him. Of course, if he makes it outside the grounds, that's trouble. Because the key I entrusted to Lin Reinweiss has been destroyed, the key also served the function of allowing me free entry into this mansion. With it now gone, should I leave these grounds, I will need permission to get back in. So I'll have to capture him within the courtyard. Oh boy, I sense a new minigame. The vampire transformed into a bat and blocked the fleeing gardener's cage. Ah, that was easy enough. A bat? What's it doing in a place like this? That's gotta be a surprising... What are you? Fret not, human. I just have a few questions for you. Monster! I don't intend to hurt you, but... Hee! Now calm down, human. Wait, I can let him suck around to the front. I've yet to check with Lin Reinweiss how much she considers to be part of the house. If she thinks past the front door is outside, that's bad. Perhaps this courtyard is just an exception. Sheesh. I'll have to restrain you. What? Trace the crests. The more you struggle, the lesser your freedom to move. Bloody Kette. It's kind of weird to combine different languages in one word, but okay. Let me go, help me! Not so noisy, human. I just want to talk for a bit. That's gotta be a lie, monster. Then Reinweiss caused it to slip my mind, but that's right, humans do react like this. What are you gonna do with me? Kill me? Now, how can I get him to obediently talk? Yeah, so sloppy me. What? Was I always such a pushover? Remember, your highness villain. Here, I'll lend you a hand. Oh. Yes, that's right. I'll have you tell me everything you know. Eek! Oh, don't worry, as long as you obediently own up, I won't kill you. Ah! Yeah, violence is just the best. Rule over those puny ants with power. Go ahead, kill them if you wanna. Please don't. I'm feeling very sorry for Kai right now. He didn't really deserve all that stuff, you know. Elope? Yes, the truth is... that kind of eloping? Yes, I'm sure you're thinking of the right kind of eloping, Mistress Lin. When Bernd found the master dead and screamed, I was meeting with Kai here. Kai had made a plan to escape the mansion with me. I wasn't informed how we were going to escape, but at that time he told me to come to this room. Why didn't you tell me from the start? There was no way I could. It's obvious we would be suspected. Even you, mistress, came to that conclusion. But please believe me, I would never kill the master, and there's no reason for us to have knocked out Heinz and Gordon. You're right. I think it's unnatural how those two were attacked. But if you two really intended to flee, then you could have ignored Bernd's scream and just done it. So please tell me, why couldn't you run? Because... It was much too scary to descend from the second floor. Ah, I was wondering if the fear of heights was gonna come up again, because they mentioned it, and here it is. It's obvious I couldn't do it, from such a height as this. I never expected him to propose climbing down on the ladder from here. What is he even thinking? There's no way he doesn't know. I can't even go out the terrace, you know. Ah, that's right, you have an extreme fear of heights. That's right, so I told him. If I have to climb down from here, I would rather dig a hole in the ground and leave that away. It's truly inconceivable. If only the whole world were flat. And our buildings should be one story. That might be going a little far. Well, then what was Kai here for earlier? He told me he would think of another plan, so I should come back here at this time. And you know what the plan was? Climb down with a blindfold. Huh, what an absolute idiot. That is, yeah. And I suppose I might as well take the chance to put it all out there. The truth is, I'm the kind of person who gets more passionate the more obstacles there are to love. My dear is trying to take me away from the undesirable things forced upon me. It's just such a romantic situation. Right, that sort of thing is inspirational. Lovers that can't be wedded, like Romeo and Juliet. They died, though. If we can't be wedded, then we'll just die, the both of us. Do you and Kai love each other that deeply? Yes, and so I'm sure. It's for the best the master died. Eh? Oh, please don't misunderstand. I'm not saying we killed him. The master loved his wife so deeply, you know. Through death, he could have gone to the same place as her. He's probably overjoyed, don't you think? Diana? Don't you feel the same, Mistress Lin? I was always wondering, really, why won't he just die? What in the world are you? And you too were forced to be a mistress for the master's sake, weren't you? So you don't have to do any of that anymore, yes? What? Forced? I did that of my own volition. The master was troublesome for everyone in the mansion, and the person who attacked Gordon and Heinz seems to have left now, correct? Wouldn't it be fine to just end it here? That's actually super suspicious. I could never do that. If it really wasn't Kai, then who was it? I'm sorry. I forgot that you were saddened by the master's death, Mistress Lin. But you do think so too, don't you? That a master must be happy with his wife in the afterlife? I can't understand what you're saying. I won't tell anyone about Kai, so please just leave this room. Right now. I'm terribly sorry. I didn't think you would be so offended. I'll leave right away. Woof. Wait, you woman. Huh? Yeah, someone is going Arne is going crazy again. Kai! Not Arne? Yeah, he got roughed up a bit. Don't move from that spot, I'll kill him. Same goes for if you scream. Lord Arne, what have you done? You shut up, Lin Reinweiss. I'm talking to the maid there. Got that? Yes. Lord Arne. Now, woman, I have this man's fate in my hands. There were no lies in what you told Lin Reinweiss, were there? There were not. You know, I talk with this human, and if I found any discrepancies, you know, I'll know one of you is lying. With that out of there, I'm going to ask again. Sure you didn't lie? Ugh. It's true, I'm not lying, so please don't do anything cruel to Kai. Lord Arne, please stop. Why would you do this? Hmm. Maybe I'll believe you. Go on, tend to him as you will, woman. Okay, are you alright? I was up on the terrace, and then that man came out of nowhere. So I gave him a good talking to. Hope it helps to solve the case. Lord Arne, sure enough, you attacked Heinz and Gordon? Ah, right. Well, I'll put a fun show for everybody. Got some pretty good blame throwing going on there, didn't I? Seems my performance had an effect. Performance? Why would you do that? Oh, I just added a little spice to things. It's not like anybody died, did they? So where's the problem? Of course, if I can get better with this body, you might see heads flying. Enjoy it, right? Violence is great, isn't it? Slap the shit out of him. What in the world are you doing? Slap the shit out of him. Slap the shit out of him. Maybe then he will come back. When blood besides mine is used for abilities, the relative concentration of mine goes up. Which is why I thought I would take the chance to wrestle control of this body, but it's not like going like I thought. Our thoughts are all mixed up. For someone who doesn't know who he is, you seem pretty into this whole detective thing. Me wanting to murderize, you wanting to play detective, it's all becoming a mangled mess. I won't be satisfied with this, I wanna kill them all. Give your body and mind to me already, got it, me? Hey, take a look, won't ya? This puny brat's trembling, see? Must be scared of me. Yeah. What in the world are you doing? What in the world am I doing? Eh? Very true, Lin Reinweiss. What you say? What am I doing indeed? I completely let my guard down to this low life. I see. I'll be sure to keep in mind that this kind of thing can happen. Hey! You got an attitude there, don't you? You're me, right? Let's get along. Indeed, I am curious who I am exactly. But I am sure of one thing. You are not me. What? Close one, close one. Tch. Useless. Yeah, attacks won't work on me. What are you talking about? You just ran from one, didn't you not? You also dodged my attack back when I first met you. I thought your body only turned red because you had absorbed my blood baths, but it seems I was mistaken. Yeah, imagining things surely. Well, no, it seems I hit the nail on the head. You can't keep up that red that for long, can you? No, I totally can. So you're just an idiot after all. That's really how it is. You don't make fun of me. Enough, I'm gonna kill you. Easier said than done when you're talking to a vampire. I'm gonna drink all your blood right here. Even if I'm gonna lose my own heart. I'm gonna take you over. I can take control of your body. I see, so that's how this body works. And so indeed, the owner of my last remaining heart is. How amusing. Allow the great Arne to drink up the last lingerings of your blood. Final battle? Final battle? Dramatic music? Versus Nachzehrer. Wave 1? While I can't imagine one such as me being bested by this fool again, I suppose I should observe his movements. The great Arne is not one for brutish strength. The joy of battle is in knowing you have completely conquered your opponent. As for the opponent I aim to conquer this time, I don't believe he has the brains for complex attacks. Most likely, I need only understand the workings of how his body changes color. The vampire watched carefully to note when his foe's body changed from red to black. Haha, you'll never beat me by running, see? I see. What causes his body to revert to normal is... I had a hard time following that. Impacts? It definitely wasn't emotion. Distance, I don't know. Impacts? Impact. So after being attacked, he must revert. Briefly. That change does seem rather mighty, but not so much that I can see through it. If we were able to move around freely at that speed, it would be quite troublesome, but I'll observe it once more. The important part should be focusing on where my attack hits him. If his body changes color in the same spot as before, then it should be as easy as placing a trap there. Hey, hey, hey! Ain't gonna let you plead for your life now. My conjecture seems to hold strong. He attacked me in the exact same way. How naively honest. Well, he is an idiot after all. He can't seem to change direction either. He'll just charge forward in a straight line. Perhaps in his incomplete stage he can't form complex thoughts. Well, that's not my concern. If I set up a trap around here, he should fall for it just like that. Based on his two observations, the vampire laid a trap in the place he expected his foe's body to turn black. Around here? Yes, this is the spot. Indeed, that will do. Now. You and your lousy thinking. But now how about this? How do you like that? Can't set a trap if you can't see me. True, it's harder to tell than before, but I will just focus on when he's visible. I suppose he hasn't stopped to consider he could just attack me while invisible. Not that I'm complaining, I'm quite grateful in fact. Just in case, I'll observe him one more time. I'm gonna relish killing you! Right, I've understood the pattern. I've also understood what a complete buffoon he is. I'll place a trap there without any hesitation. I think it was for a split second around here. I'm not that sure though, because I have to keep in mind where he gets black again and where he is visible. And it was only for a split second there. Yes, this is the spot. We'll try it. Indeed, that will do. Fuck. Hey, 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 give me some enjoyment here. Shoot, I could have made such an error. I need to lay the trap where he's not red, or there's no point. However, I'm sure I have it now. Do you? I don't. It's really hard focusing on something that's moving, that's fast, and also change its color. Oh well, whatever. Is it? I don't know. Okay. Lucky. There. Yeah. That was it? Damn it! I suppose this means I win, yes? Not that I particularly understand what it means to win over my own blood. Well, guess that's just figures. I'll have to wait inside here for my body's revival. Enjoy your detective junk while it lasts, puppet. Yeah, yeah. How amusing. See if you can, Nachzehrer. Entertain me further. Puppet, huh? I'm thinking and acting for myself. Also, I believed. But perhaps even these thoughts are being controlled by the blood inside me? Quite a delightful body, if I say so myself. Well, I'll ruminate on this bit by bit. I feel as if I'm forgetting something. What in the world are you doing? Doing these horrible things to Kai, and even attacking Gordon and Heinz? As the next head of the House of Rheinweiss, I can't forgive harm brought upon those of my estate. I'm going to protect them. Are you listening? Ah. When did I get here? Oh, Lynn Rheinweiss? What is it? You seem offended. I don't really get what's going on. Were you not listening to me? I knew it. I knew you were just a cruel vampire. What's this? Aren't you well aware I'm a vampire? Wait, Lynn Rheinweiss, I just remembered. That was... Enough! Oh, falling out. I'll explain later, okay? Right now we need to get Kai to a bed. Please stop it. Diana, I won't tell anyone about this, so please stay away from Kai. Understood, I'm sorry. Lord Arne, let's leave. Right. Hoo. Just hear me out for a moment, Lynn Rheinweiss. Away. Oh boy. Please communicate, people. What's that? Please just go away, right now. What do you mean by that? Just what it sounds like. I don't want to see your face. I didn't think you were this kind of person who... to do something so horrible. I was a fool to trust you. Now, hold on, Lynn Rheinweiss, Well, if that is your wish as my client, then very well. My apologies, Lynn Rheinweiss. I don't understand anymore. I don't understand Lord Arne. I don't understand anyone in this mansion. If Lord Arne is the one who attacked Gordon and Heinz, then have I made any progress at all? I've learned that everyone was glad that father had been killed. I learned that their ugly feelings that I hadn't learned about their ugly feelings that I had no idea of before. Everything is just a mess. Am I the only one who's sad about all this? But even so, I have to stay strong, because I'm going to be the family head. As the head of the Rheinweiss family, I have to protect everyone. That's why I worked so hard to be a good mistress. But now I don't know what I should do. At this rate, maybe the search for father's killer is best abandoned. In fact, that might be what's best for everyone. I'm pretty sure that's not it. This year coming for the safe. Hey, Lynnie. This year? Yoho. Looks like you had a fight, This year, did you know that Lord Arne was that kind of person? What kind of person? Arne's not a person, remember? Well, I suppose, yes, he's a vampire. I don't know anymore. What's right? What's to believe? Is it really all that tough? You just gotta not trust. Huh? From the perspective of entities like us, it's your mindset that doesn't make sense. It's use or be used, right? No need for trust. Though it sure is entertaining watching humans worry about that stuff. But it looks like you and Lord Arne trust each other. What? Nah, nothing of the sort. I'm only with Arne cause I get to see amusing stuff. Cause I mean, isn't an ex-heinous and vampire really funny? Vampires usually look down on all but their own kind, so Arne's quite a weirdo for letting me use him. Cause my abilities are handy to Arne, so he uses me too. But with all said and done, doesn't that mean you're together because you trust each other? Ah, well, I guess maybe it would be like that in your terms, Linny. If that makes sense to you, then that's fine. But I don't think it will work so well with us. Because the two of you are using me. Yep, we're using you so we can enjoy this case. Even still, I feel like we're better than the people in this mansion. What are you getting at? Cause at least we're using you as a human, Linny. What's up? You must have had at least a faint idea that you were their dress-up doll? That can't be true. I choose this myself. I tried to become a fine, noble lady, and I'll become the head of the Rhein-Weiss family. Did you really make those choices yourself? I mean, what else would I do? I'm the only daughter of the Rhein-Weiss family. I'm the heiress. Without the title, what would I even be? What would be left? Oh, Linny, my taste make it hard to just tell you to throw out those noble lady clothes, but I think the tracksuit looks good on you too. At the very least, it's hard to see you as a noble, and you sure don't strike me as an heiress either. What's the deal with that tracksuit anyway? One day I snuck out of the house and brought this for myself. As much as I said I wanted one, they wouldn't buy it, so I had to go myself. I was yelled at for leaving the house without permission, and rejected for not dressing as a noble should. I see, and? Now that I think about it, this tracksuit is the one time since Mother passed that I stuck to my own will, regardless of what others said. Huh? Was that really the only time? Well, no, but it's fine, right? Can I keep looking for Father's killer? Could it be you're asking me? I guess I am. That's right. If I lose steam and give up now, nothing's going to change. I decided to solve this case. That was my decision. Not as a dress-up doll, out of my own volition as a human. That's the ticket. Well, how about this? Maybe you should go solve the case without even having to ask Arne's help. Me? I mean, you drove Arne away, you gotta handle it yourself, no right? I'll be fine, you saw through all the lies and the alibis all by yourself earlier. Yes, that's right. I can do this myself, even without Lord Arne. To that end, I won't mind you using me, give me some more entertainment. I still don't quite get the concept of using as you two see it, but you'll lend your aid? Of course, I'm an ally to all smiling girls. That I can't believe. Well, at any rate, Linny, I've got some info for you. The short maid, I don't think she went back to her room till the incident happened. Elise? How about you restart the investigation there? The possibility that someone in this mansion killed your father hasn't gone away, has it? Right. I understand. I'll give it a try. If you go along with what I say that easily, you're still a puppet after all, you know. Oh boy. So that was some more points to you being a villain, Han. She left. Good work. While waiting for you, my memories have been starting to clear up. So I was taken over by that Nachzehrer. Man, how lame. It's never happened to me before, so what do you expect? However, while the means were violent, I did obtain information. And Reinweiss doesn't seem pleased about it, however. She's too naive. She still doesn't understand what it means to search for a killer or the danger. Can you expect any better? She's still just a kid. Though, hey, this could be a learning experience. Now, seeing as she doesn't want to see my face, I'll rest for a bit. I must admit, I'm exhausted. Gotcha, figured as much. Leave Lynn to me. As long as there's a mirror around, cause... Yes, that will do. That will do. Man, so sloppy. That's part of why Lynn's angry, you know. Whoops, already asleep. Soon all my files will be used up. Like this year said, the possibility of someone from the mansion being the killer hasn't changed. First I need to talk with Elise. But I should remind myself of what everyone said in the alibis beforehand. Let's see, what did they say about Elise? I saw her leave the kitchen once. She came to the kitchen and left with water. I went to the master. Water. Elise goes to father's room to bring him water at midnight every night. Apparently he needs that water to take his sleeping pills, but last night Elise was told it wasn't necessary. However, Elise forgot and went to the kitchen to get a glass of water like usual. Upon reaching the door to father's room, she remembered and hastily turned back. So her testimony is that while she didn't meet father, she did go to the third floor by herself. Considering the timeline, that makes at least the likely cause of that shattering vase I heard. Still, I don't know if this testimony is enough to... Huh? Elise said she usually watches father take his pills after giving him water, but what about after that? Especially when you consider she didn't give him the water this time. Isn't this a little strange? The girl felt something amiss with the servants' testimonies. There was a contradiction, yep. I think I already know. Which one? I think I already know. I mean, I assume she's taking the glass of water with her again. And where would you go with the glass of water? Well, back to the kitchen, of course. And, well, she only left the kitchen once. This right here means Elise didn't go back to the kitchen to return the glass, which still had water in it. Normally she would do that right away. What happened, I wonder? Well, she probably bumped into a vase and shattered it. Maybe I should ask her about that too. You never know what might be a clue. Okay, let's talk with Elise. She's still in the dining room, I bet. The dining room was downstairs, yes. Doesn't seem to be here. Gordon, what do you have to say? Oh, Mistress Lynn, how is Diana? It seems she still needs time to calm down. Is that so? Bernd and Heinz still seem to be arguing as well. Where's Elise? Oh, I told her to go back to her room to check on you two. Did you not pass by her? That's right. I was out on the terrace with Diana, feeling the night breeze. Well, I'll go check on Elise then. I see. Please do, Mistress Lynn. Rewards? Grams? Okay, where were the rooms? Okay, thank you for the tip. The maid's room. Ah, here she is. Wow, if it isn't Mistress Lynn. You're so jumpy. You scared me with that. Gordon told me to call for Joe, so I was threatening whether neither of you were here. Where did you go? I did be worried. I'm sorry. It seems Diana wanted to be alone for a little longer. By the way, Elise, is there something about that closet? Yeah? Didst I not know I adore his closets? I love the way they look. Verily, I was simply staring at it. That there doth be nothing at all inside this closet. I am not suspicious in the least wise. That's way too suspicious. Please let me see inside. You can't. There is some underwear that is much too risky for the mistress. I'm sure they are just teddy bear patterned. It seems Elise absolutely doesn't want me to see what's inside. What else would Elise want to hide? Could it be to do with that sound I heard on my way to Father's room? It might be time to tell a little flip. Bluffin'. Actually, Elise, I saw it. I saw you break the vase. You see, I caught you in the act. I saw you break the vase. What? I heard a crashing sound, and when I went to look, there you were. Nay, I tell you, that isn't true. I just knocked it over, is all. I still be right there on the second floor, right? No, it isn't. That's the one that was formerly in the storeroom. Because the vase is missing from the storeroom. Well, surely Bernd must have taken it then. Diana said it herself, that Bernd is a thief, forsooth. That's a bit mean. Elise, do you also think Bernd is stealing things? I'm sure it must be so. So if you want to give back anything Bernd gave me, save the word and I will. I had no idea he was doing such vile things. Really? Even if Bernd being a thief is true, it's not good to blame everything on him, is it? Why won't you believe me? Ellie's reaction makes it clear that she's hiding the vase. But she isn't going to just tell me the truth at this rate. What else can I do? Maybe. Heinz told me there was a thing Elise hadn't returned to the kitchen. That must have something to do with this. Well then, Elise, what about you know what? Shouldest I know what? You should. It's nowhere to be found either. And it doesn't appear to be somewhere out in the open in this room either. So where did it go? The glassed underwear, of course. Father's glass. You always return it to the kitchen, but Heinz told me that you hadn't yet. It wasn't in Father's room, and it's not in this room either. So where is it? Did you break it alongside the vase? Also, if you could go into more detail about the risky underwear later. Please, at least spare me that. It's too soon for thee to engage in these things. How old are you anyway? Elise, seriously, what kind of underwear is this? Rewards, risky underwear? Okay. So you tried to pour the water from the glass into the vase and broke both. I was very late the night before searching for you, Listrasman, so even the act of going to the kitchen made me verily sleepy. I'm sorry about that too. So then, after breaking the vase, you were hastily cleaning the hallway and looking for a replacement. And that's when I heard Bernd's voice. I just finished destroying the evidence and was standing in the second floor vase with relief. I see. Why did you have to do all that to hide it? Afraid of... Eh? I was afraid of Gordon yelling at me. Huh? You doth not even know, Mistress Lynn, the true rage Gordon can unleash. He yells at me at least 10 times a day, and yesterday I was set to break my record. Again, Elise, he was certain to scare me half to death. Don't you realize, Mistress Lynn? Since around the 100th thing I broke, my senses have become numb. I've come to think it's only natural that I break things. Why does he yell at me so when I'm only doing something natural? Mistress Lynn, please keep this from Gordon. Please keep it a secret. Sure, Gordon, how doth thee do? Sure enough, the broken vase was your doing. Now, would you tell me all about it, nice and slowly? I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Elise will go to my room. Forsooth. Mistress Lynn, I'm terribly sorry, but a discussion about the future must wait until everyone's calmed down. Yes. Hang in there, Elise. Sure enough, the broken vase and glass are here, but not much else of note. Still, steadily working these things out is important, surely. I was able to expose Diana and Elise's lies all on my own. Yeah, this is fine. I can manage this even by myself. It seems it will take time for everyone to settle down. I should go back to my room and sort out what I've learned. Info glass updated in notes. Alright, then I will end the part here. And next time we will continue with the investigation. So until then, bye!